with Boston and Paddington's F2B mini Goldendoodle puppies. And this is week 4. This is their second video. And say we're much more active today, aren't we? Yes, we are. Hello. Can you talk to me? Yes. Of course, the sun is shining in, which makes always such interesting challenges for the day. Hi. Can you talk to me? These babies are so personable. Look at them. Say, we just want to be with people. Yes, we do. So here at week 4, as I mentioned last week, they are having another preventative deworming. And next week, we have temperament testing already, guys. And I will get those out to you the Wednesday before picking. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Hello. Yes. Yes. Oh, my. We have so much to say, don't we? Yes, we do. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, shut that door really good, Nate. Thank you so much. Good job. I think you did it. You did it. Oh, do you see Nate? Do you see Nate? Yes. Well, I'm going to go through everybody here. This is a litter of just 1 girl and 5 boys. And here's little Princess right here. Come here. I'm going to go through everybody, and then I just want to finish touching on something. I got stuck on a spay-neuter rant last time, and I want to just finish my thought since I completely forgot what I was saying. Here is Lavender Collar Girl. Maybe if we move her over this way a little bit. That sun is just really shining in. And the curtains over here don't do any good because it's on the door. But this is little Lavender Girl. She is a cream. And she has right now, a cotton and a little bit of a fleece there. She is not as curly as I originally thought. She's got a lot of curl on her face. But I think she's going to have a wavy back. All right, let's go on to this baby boy. So this is another, what we call kind of an apricot sandy color. I just don't like trying to get the right coloring here, if you guys can see it. Black collar boy, he has a soft cotton wavy. Everybody else here has a soft cotton wavy coat. And he has some white markings there. Yeah, there, maybe now next to the paper you can see kind of a sandy, a little lighter than a peanut butter color though. Look at, we're all gathering. We're all gathering. That's cute. Okay, red collar boy, who is a light peanut butter color. Hello, soft cotton wavy coat. You're so pretty. And who's here? Is this blue? Yep, we've got blue collar boy. He is another light peanut butter. I mean, I'm almost going with the sandy color on him, though. So red would be more like a peanut butter. Another soft cotton wavy. And here is our dark red color, green collar boy. What? I'll get it. Yeah, I see him. Yes. You want what little toy? You'll have to wait just a minute, girls. Little green boy, he's a soft cotton wavy. You want the rainbow llama? All right, here's your rainbow llama. Now, if you're playing with the sheepadoodles, you can't wear your shoes. Okay, thank you. And here's little orange watching Ava put on shoes. Yes, I know. She's been playing with him today. Orange collar is the smallest of the litter, and he is a red. And he likes to stick out his tongue. Yes, you do. He's a soft cotton wavy coat. Yes, and look at him. I don't know why we're all in my lap right now. But maybe if I can kind of put him down here. The sun's starting to pass a little bit here. The time change has messed us up. Yes, because on the farm, we don't recognize time change here because animals don't have a clock. Anyway, we have to stick to when they're hungry. And I only do appointments changing times. But anyway, otherwise, we homeschool, we do the regular thing. So, yeah, I'm out here because we had appointments today and now we're all messed up. Say, we are all messed up. Hopefully one day in my lifetime, we will get rid of these time changes. They are no longer needed and farmers hate them. Yes. Say, we don't like it. Okay. All right. Let me get on with my other rant here real quick while you guys watch them. I know we got rid of the llama. Do you want to see this toy? What do you think? Do you just want to be hugged and cuddled right now? Is that it? Say, I just want to be held. We love people so much. What, are you going to go to sleep? Don't do that. No. Say no. No. We've got plenty time to sleep. Yes. And you do plenty of it. Yes. At this stage, we do a lot of sleeping. Sleeping and nursing. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Nap, nibbles, and nursing. That's what we're sticking to. All right. I was just going to say one thing to catch up from last time. When you are preparing to get a puppy, you need to consider not just how much that puppy costs for the purchase price, which is why I say it's important to look at the puppy packet that we send home with, or if you're not getting from us, look at what they come with so that you can minimize your upfront costs. You're going to have to go ahead and get supplies. You're going to have to get, when you buy from us, I recommend a Playpen. I recommend some potty pads. I like the Kirkland brand from Costco. It's about $18, $19 for a box, and one box should last you the entire time that you have your puppy until it's potty trained. So that should do. So you want your Playpen, potty pads, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of toys, all kinds of toys. Good chew toys, rope toys. To start with, you'll do plush toys. You got to get all that good stuff. Say yes. Yes on the toys. For us, you go home with treats in a crate. So if your breeder does not give you a crate, you're going to need to check into that. And a nice bed. Yes. A poop scoop if you have a yard. Or if you're going for walks, you're definitely going to want to invest in pickup baggies. Yes, because you poop. Yes, you do. Of course you do. And a snuggle puppy is a must. Invest in a snuggle puppy. It's like $39, $40. Awesome investment. And we send puppies home with a leash and collar, but if your breeder does not do that, you need to get a leash and collar. And that's what you need to start off with. We also send our puppies home with their first 30-day supply of flea preventative. So you don't have to incur that cost right away, but that's some things that you need to think of. So number one, you need to, before your puppy even goes home, what is it, Nate? I can't help you with your shoes right now. You're going to have to step out and ask Daddy for help, okay? Yeah. Okay. Sarah's going to go find Daddy and get him to help you with your shoes. Thank you. We got a little shoe thing. They take their shoes off in here, but got to have them for outside today. Look at you go. Okay, back to what we need. Your supplies. What you need financially when you are budgeting for a new puppy. Obviously, the purchase price of the puppy, your puppy supplies that I just kind of listed, some of those things. You're going to need to talk to your vet and find out what, for us, usually when we send our puppies home, they need 2 more sets of shots. So contact your vet, let them know that the first set of shots has been given, and you need to find out how much your puppy vet visits are when they first come in, how much the vaccinations are. Most vets, they're in this to make money too, and they need to pay their bills, so they're probably going to try to sell you a lot of unnecessary tests. Heartworm, you don't need a heartworm test on a brand new puppy. That's not something anybody needs. So you don't, and if you're giving heartworm preventative, you don't need a heartworm test on that either. So I don't know why every time I'm in my vet, I hear them trying to sell a long list of things. You just need the vaccinations, obviously, a stool sample or a fecal sample is always recommended for a puppy every time you go in. Puppies are very susceptible to picking things up. Even the best breeders have things like coccidiosis, giardia, things like that come up. So always have the stool checked. So ask your vet what those costs are, those upfront costs to finish out your vaccination schedule. Find out what your spaying and neutering is going to cost you. It's spaying for a female, neutering for a male. You need to go ahead and find out what that costs. And then as your puppy grows annually, you'll have those same vaccinations annually. Every year, that's it. And unless your puppy's sick, you only need to go into the vet annually. And you want to go ahead and budget for grooming. My groomer charges anywhere between $55 and $78 grooming our adult dogs. I think it just depends on how bad we've let them get. Do they need a shave down? Are they super long hair? Some of our dogs are retrievers and they don't have a curly coat. So it's not as bad to groom them as our doodles or our poodles that require a little more in depth. So find out what your grooming is. For a golden doodle, you're going to want to groom every 8 to 12 weeks, generally around that 8-week mark. So find out what that costs. For our groomer, if we groom more often and they're not matted in a mess, then she doesn't charge as much. So get in contact with a good groomer. So your vet costs, your grooming costs, the purchase price of your puppy, and then, of course, all of your initial supplies that you're going to need to get. And then finally, or I should say not finally, but two more things. You want to, got to fly, get the fly out. Yes. You want it, along with the vet, you're going to be getting those flea preventative costs. Usually you can get your flea meds from places like Chewy, 1-800-PET-MEDS. Go ahead and compare that cost with the cost at your vet for your flea prevention and your Heart Guard, which is your heartworm preventative. Some medications have them all in one. Our particular lines need to stick away from trifexis because our poodle lines are allergic. So you have to go with what your breeder recommends. But go ahead, budget all of those fees out. Next, you're going to want to definitely go ahead and budget training. You need some kind of training. Nowadays, with being online, and especially since quarantine, there are so many training programs that you can invest in online. You don't have to do a professional trainer. If that is what you feel you need to, I have some recommendations for you. But if you do not want to do that or can't afford that right now, that's not in your budget, take a look at some of the online recommendations that we have. Also, YouTube, guys. Get into YouTube, and I've got some links for you can look at, and take a look and see what you can do on your own there. But training is a must with a doodle. You absolutely have to have it, yes. All right, and last but not least, food. You have to feed your babies. We send our puppies home with a 10-pound bucket of food to get you through the first couple of months. We have some other recommendations. Our particular food is ADM Alliance, Proud Paws, Ultra Select. And what our particular bags of food right now are costing around $50 for a 40-pound bag. Anywhere between $46 and $50. It just depends on what sales tax is. And so that is what our price is. I know you can get some other foods, like at Costco, a 40-pound bag is around $53. We recommend Purina Pro Plan. You just have to check out all the different places and how much that costs. How much you're going to go through on food just depends on the size of your dog. And for a regular mini Goldendoodle, you will probably be getting a 40-pound bag, I would say, every 5 months or so. So you might go through 2 or maybe 3 of those big bags in a year for a mini Goldendoodle. We feed our grown dogs in the morning. They get a big bowl of food and they usually graze on that all day. So during the, I would say we're a little mixed up here in Texas because our dogs get more exercise in the winter when it's not so hot. They're outside more exercising. In the summer, they're inside in air conditioning most of the time. So it's seasonal for us is how much our dogs actually go through on food. So just to recap there, you're going to contact your vet for all the spay, neutering, first sets of vaccinations that you have to finish up with. Yes, and your first puppy visits. Get a list of what your annual visit's going to cost you so you can budget for that every year. Yes, yes, yes. And then I think it's always a good idea to set aside a little bit for an emergency. Let's say puppy gets a sock or something like that. You want to have an account that you've set up that you can have something in case you need to go to the vet. We send our puppies home with a 30-day Trupanion insurance policy for any accidents or injury, accident or illness. Woo, that was hard. You can check into different sick insurance coverage, accident and illness protection, and saving that monthly might actually be worth it, because if a puppy or a grown dog goes to the vet for an illness, that can start to cost you. So those are just some things to think about on the vet end. And then, of course, your grooming, your training, and your food. And, of course, your puppy supplies, that's your upfront cost, and your puppy purchase price. So when we have people come to us that have a hard time with the initial investment, it's not just the puppy purchase price. You really need to go through all of these things to prepare for puppy. And if you don't have it set up, guys, and you want a Lamgo Farms puppy, then, you can still get on a list a year in advance. Start saving, start preparing. Yes, time will go fast, and you will have your opportunity to have an awesome puppy. You just need to plan ahead, especially today. It's getting difficult. I remember when our puppy food was $30 for a 40-pound bag. It's gone up tremendously, so a little on the crazy side. Yes, it is. But we still want to have great nutrition at a good value. So we're working always on making sure that our puppies have that. So I'm just chit-chatting this whole time, aren't I? Yes, I am. And I promise I'll let that go now. No more talking about the money part, but I just think it's something that everybody needs to think about. We do, offer donation puppies for people who are in need, who have a therapy or a service need or just a special need. For instance, because we have adopted, we do work with a lot of families that foster and adopt children. And so we are certainly willing to work with people that way. Lastly, we have introduced something brand new, which is our payment program, where you can split up all of your payments into, your puppy purchase price into 4 payments. It's an interest-free situation. And so for people who you're like, oh, I've got a bonus coming up, or I've got birthday money coming up, or I'm going to have more money, and you've been thinking about all these budgeting costs and you just don't have it right away, but the timing is good for you, then that is an option that we now have in our on our payment program, so that you guys can take advantage of kind of spreading the initial purchase price over a longer period of time. All right, I'm going to let you guys watch them for just a minute here. I'm going to stop yakking at you, and we will see you next week.